Hey ladies, it's Heidi. Hey, I wanted to show you something really cool that I discovered, okay? So sometimes we don't always have the products that we need, right? And sometimes we try to find products that we can use multiple uses for. That's what I do. I'm constantly trying to find ways to cut things out of my budget, but yet find ways to use other things to work with the budget I have. So I know a lot of us people these days have those dark circles under our eyes. As you can see, I do. Sometimes buying both the concealer and a foundation just may not fit into your budget, okay? So I know time or saving money is a key thing in my family, and having a primer is like completely a must in my makeup world. Why? Because it helps you take your makeup and spread it out a lot longer to save you in the long run, so you don't have to buy it as frequently, okay? So to buy a primer and to buy a foundation and to buy a concealer just may not be feasible in that budget, okay? But a primer to me will not only help in other areas that you may need work in, but would also help with taking your makeup and making it last longer, which is a win-win in my eyes, okay? So one of the things, which is a very inexpensive product that Younique offers, is the eye primer, okay? So you can get just the regular Glorious Eye Primer, which can be utilized throughout your whole entire face, or you can get the eye primer, which can be used for your eyes, your lips, and even for those dark circles, okay? So the eye primer is in a small tube. You don't need a lot. It is 0.34 ounces, okay? So it is very small, but it's also goes a long way. So you'll see it has a nice little tip. I just put a little bit on my fingers. And then what I do is I just pat it in that area. Of course, I got some on my, there you go. And cover that dark circle. And it may not look like you did much of anything, okay? So right now, it still looks the same. It does have, I don't know if you can see, a little bit of a coloration of a nude color. So it does add just a hint of a color to your eye. So again, I just pat it in. Don't rub. You don't want to rub. You just want to kind of pat it in, blotch it in. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the Mineral Touch Powder, which completely surprises me that this covers as well as it does. I have stopped actually wearing foundation all in all every day for work. What I do now is I just use the pressed powder, and it works pretty good. So for those fancy days, I'll put the foundation on, but those days that it's just every day, I usually just use the pressed powder. It comes in a nice little case with a mirror, so you can always take it on the go, and it has a little separator between your sponge and the actual makeup so that it keeps it fresh. So now that the primer has dried, what I'm going to do is just lightly blot that right in that area, and you can already see how the darkness is gone away. Okay, so I'm only going to do half my face so that you guys can see the before and the after of the two dark circles. Now I did this time remember to take a before and after picture, so you know you may not see it right instantly when I'm standing here, but all in all, you will see it whenever you see the before and after. So you can use that primer on any part that you have, like covering a zit, covering a blemish, anything, because the primer is going to hold the makeup there and help with mainly coverage too. So again, blot, don't rub. And as you can see already, let me see if I can get some better lighting, the difference. Let's try this. Okay, so I don't have as much purplage. I like making up words. And yeah, there it is, ladies. So you can see half of my face is done with just the pressed powder and the other half is not. So keep that in mind in the future. And, you know, good way to only get one product as opposed to two products to do the same result. So have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll talk to you ladies soon. Bye.